We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. The Palehose look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're awfully lucky in this. We're going to get a chance to see one of the top pitchers in the AL this year. As a matter of fact, this guy has a legit shot to win the Cy Young Award. He doesn't walk a lot of guys, and one of the other ththings he does, he pitches deep into games.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch on its way. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Fouled off. His average right at .295 here to start play, with 36 home runs and 104 runs batted in. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. And they've taken a 1-run lead. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Striding into the box, Nick Madrigal. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. The pitch. At the knees, strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Paxton has logged upwards of 140 innings of work and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this one's crushed. Left field line and foul, though it had the home run distance. The next 0-2. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, making it an even .350 for his career as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting fifth. The catcher. Yasmani Grandal.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
So striding in, Yoan Moncada having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Robert.
Into the box, Luis Robert. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the White Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 32 home runs and 72 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. One there to Abreu for the big double play.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Leury Garcia. The head-to-head with James Paxton. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. So striding forward now, Gerard Dyson, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal.
Second baseman.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the pitch. Trey Mancini is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Carter Kieboom digs in now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Grandal is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Mancini is right there, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting, catcher.
And with one gone now in the inning, let's take a look at the White Sox upcoming schedule here on the show to see where they'll be for the next 7 days. One out here in the Chi Sox third, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 46 now for him on the season, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Mancini is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Paxton peers in. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. Number 75 on this great season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jordan Montgomery is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jordan Montgomery.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia.
The designated hitter.
Bullet back up the middle.
Garcia.
Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 6 and the Yankees nothing. So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate, Gleyber Torres. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Judge is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone as they add still another. solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal.
Second baseman.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Back goes Stanton. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
So here's Jose Abreu. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Madrigal blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they push their lead to 8 now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Adam Ottavino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
So here's Yoan Moncada. High in the air out to center field. Mancini is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Robert. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. And that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the White Sox 10 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So here's Trey Mancini. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Mancini, the former Baltimore Oriole, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Leury Garcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.